It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not... uniform where he was for a decade, a couple of years with the Broncos, and now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Second down, Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, here's Nix. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. What a play on fourth and long. 39 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. To throw is Fields. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Fields to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Off the play action, here's Fields. First down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Denver first down. They go play action with Hicks. That is caught to the goal line and in. Greg Dulcich. Touchdown Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Again, working deep downfield. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
This one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one taken in by Reynolds. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Back to throw is Nix. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. A gain of 15 and a 1st down. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down.
A 23-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Big snap on 1st and 10. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
That's to the former Ram and Falcon, Van Jefferson. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, it's Harris. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing, Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And that is going to do it for... Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but He's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. 2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set. Back to throw. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They face second down and 7. It's another run here for Williams. Room up to the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Nix from the gun on third down. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. We both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Fields now. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we say so long from Denver.